You've achieved things other people dream about. And yet, you wake up waiting to be exposed. You think, any minute now, someone is going to tap me on the shoulder and realize I have no idea what I'm doing. That feeling has a name. It's called imposter syndrome. And for years, you've been told it's your enemy. But what if I told you that feeling is actually a sign that you're exactly where you need to be? Here's what most motivation channels won't tell you. They'll say, just be more confident. They'll say, fake it till you make it. But that doesn't work, because imposter syndrome isn't a lack of confidence. It's a mismatch between two things: who you used to be and who you are becoming. When you were struggling, everything was clear. You knew your role. You were the underdog. No one expected perfection. But now you have something to lose. Now people are watching. Now the standard is higher. And your brain, your ancient protective lizard brain, interprets that as danger. It whispers, you don't belong here. Go back to where it was safe. That voice isn't the truth. It's the price of admission. So let me say something you won't hear anywhere else. Feeling like an imposter is not a weakness. It is a lagging indicator of growth. Think about it. You never feel like an imposter doing something you've done 1,000 times. Making coffee? No anxiety. Driving home? Automatic. But the moment you step into a new level of responsibility, a new skill, a new identity, the fear arrives. That fear is not proof that you're unqualified. It is proof that you've left the old version of yourself behind. Every single person you admire, every CEO, every artist, every leader you look up to has felt this exact thing. The difference is not that they stopped feeling it. The difference is they stopped believing it meant they should quit. Here is where most people break. They feel the imposter voice and they do one of two terrible things. Number one, they overcompensate. They work twice as hard. They stay up late. They memorize every detail. They try to earn their way out of the feeling. This doesn't work, because no amount of external achievement silences an internal fear. You get the promotion, you feel it again. You get the award, you feel it again. Number two, they shrink. They turn down opportunities. They stay quiet in meetings. They pretend they don't want what they actually desperately want. Both paths lead to the same place, a smaller life. And that's the real tragedy of imposter syndrome. Not that it hurts, but that it stops you from playing the game you were meant to win. So what actually works? 3 things, simple, not easy. Number 1, separate the feeling from the fact. Just because you feel like a fraud does not mean you are a fraud. Feelings are data, not destiny. Acknowledge the feeling, then ask, what evidence do I actually have that I don't belong here? I promise you, the evidence is thinner than you think. Number 2, name the gap. Most imposter syndrome comes from comparing your inside to someone else's outside. Instead, say this out loud. I don't know everything, and that's okay. I am learning. The expert is not the person who never doubts. The expert is the person who keeps showing up despite the doubt. Number 3, admit it to one person. Secrecy is what gives imposter syndrome its power. The moment you say, hey, I feel completely out of my depth right now to someone you trust, the spell breaks. Because 9 times out of 10, they say, wait, me too. And suddenly, you're not broken, you're just human. So here is what I want you to walk away with. That voice in your head that says you don't belong, it's not your enemy, it's your chaperone. It shows up whenever you're at the edge of your growth, and its only job is to make sure you're ready. You don't have to silence the voice, you just have to stop letting it drive. You can feel the fear and step forward anyway. You can feel like an imposter and still do the work. You can feel unprepared and still be the exact right person for this moment. You are not a fraud. You are someone who grew faster than their self-image could keep up. And that is not a problem. That is a privilege. If this hit home, I have 2 asks. First, save this video, because that imposter feeling will come back, and when it does, you'll want to hear this again. Second, tell one person today that you feel this way. Break the silence. Watch what happens. And if you want to go deeper, I put together a short free guide called the Imposter's Toolkit, 3 daily questions to separate fear from fact. Link in the description. Now go do the thing you think you're not ready for. You are more ready than you know.